Hello friends, welcome to Gentleman Cadet Academy GCA. Hope you all are doing good. So today the video is regarding important military based questions, especially the high level questions that can be asked in the personal interview. So this is the part 3 of the series, and before this I have made two videos in the series, and the link of the playlist is available in the I button. So in this series I am covering total 3 questions, one each from Army, Navy and Air Force. So like always, without wasting any time, let us start. So starting with the video, first question is from the Indian Army, and the question is explain the role and strategic importance of the integrated rocket force concept. So integrated rocket force concept is a critical component of India's military modernization and strategic deterrence, particularly in the context of countering both regional and global threats. So the IRF's role is to integrate multiple surface-to-surface missile system, rocket artillery, and long-range firepower into a cohesive, coordinated force. So talking about the key aspects of its strategic importance. So the very first is deterrence capability. So the IRF enhances India's deterrence capabilities by providing a credible and diverse missile force that can strike deep into the enemy territories, and this serves as a strategic counter to any conventional or nuclear threat posed by hostile nations, especially with countries like China and Pakistan. Then the second is precision strike and strategic reach. So the IRF incorporates advanced long-range artillery such as the Pinaka multi-barrel rocket system and the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, which allow India to deliver precise and devastating strikes over the significant distances, including deep inside enemy territory. Then the third is the integration with other forces. So by integrating rocket forces with infantry, artillery, and air support, the IRF enables coordinated attacks across multiple domains. So this synergy enhances the army's offensive and defensive posture in a potential conflict. Then the last is the rapid response. So with advanced command and control mechanism, the IRF can be mobilized quickly to respond to evolving threats, and it plays a vital role in India's ability to conduct swift, large-scale operations in the event of conflict. So in the summary, I can say the IRF strengthens India's strategic depth and gives the Indian Army the ability to deliver precision strike at long ranges, making it an essential component of India's military doctrine. So moving to the second question, and it is from the Air Force. So the question is, what is the structure of a typical Indian Air Force squadron and what roles do different squadrons play? So a typical squadron in the Indian Air Force consists of several aircraft of the same type, along with their supporting personnel, equipment and command structure. And the number of aircraft in a squadron generally ranges from 12 to 24, depending on the aircraft type and operational requirements. The primary structure of an Indian Air Force squadron includes first is squadron leader. So the commanding officer of the squadron responsible for leading the squadron's operation, training and maintenance. Then we have flight commanders. So the officers who assist the squadron leader in managing operational flights with specific responsibilities like air combat training or operational planning. Then the pilots, the air crew responsible for flying the aircraft and executing operational missions. Then we have ground crew, which is the personnel responsible for the aircraft maintenance, ground operations, and logistical support. Then finally, the support staff, which includes administrative, technical, and logistical personnel ensuring smooth operations and the upkeep of the squadron. Now, talking about the role of different squadrons. So, the first is the fighter squadrons. So, these squadrons are equipped with fighter aircraft such as Sukhoi, Rafale, and Mirage, and their primary role is air superiority, interception, ground attack, and deep penetration strikes. And they provide a tactical flexibility in both defensive and offensive operation. Then the second is the transport squadrons. So these squadrons they operate transport aircraft like Boeing C-17 Globemaster 3. Then we have Lockheed C-130J Hercules and AN-32. Their role is to provide logistical support, troop transport, airlift capabilities, and humanitarian missions. And they are crucial for rapid deployment and mobility of forces and equipment, especially in areas with difficult terrain. Then we have helicopter squadrons that are equipped with various helicopters of different types, such as HAL Dhruv, Mi-17, Apache 64, which provide a tactical support, transport, search and rescue, reconnaissance, and anti-tank role. And they are also integral to operations in difficult terrains like mountains, coastal areas, and can be deployed for airlift and casualty evacuation. Then we have maritime surveillance squadrons. So these squadrons they are responsible for naval surveillance, search and rescue, anti-submarine warfare. For example, aircrafts like Boeing P-81 Poseidon and Dornier 228 are used to monitor the Indian Ocean and protect India's maritime borders. Then lastly, we have IL-76. So these squadrons provide early warning and surveillance against airborne threats, and they are part of India's comprehensive air defense network, helping to track and respond to enemy aircraft and missiles. So each type of squadron plays a critical role in maintaining the operational readiness and strategic capability of the Indian Air Force, ensuring air superiority, strategic reach, tactical flexibility in different combat scenarios. Now, moving to the third and the last question, which is from the Indian Navy. So, the question is explain the strategic value of the Andaman and Nicobar Command for India's naval dominance in the Indo Pacific. So, the Andaman and Nicobar Command plays a vital role in securing India's maritime interest in the Indo Pacific region, and its strategic significance is multifaceted. The first is geographical location. So, the Andaman and Nicobar Island, which sit at the confluence of key maritime trade routes connecting the Indian Ocean to the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean. So, the Andaman and Nicobar Command's location allows India to monitor and control crucial maritime choke points, including the Malacca Strait, which is a vital route for global shipping and energy transport. Then the second is deterrence in the South China Sea. So the presence of the ANC, that is Andaman and Nicobar Command, ensures India has a significant naval footprint in the disputed waters of the South China Sea, which are contested by China and other regional parts. So these growing naval capabilities in this region contribute to the balance of power, countering China's assertive maritime claims. Then the third is the naval projection power. So the ANC support India's ability to project naval power across the Indian Ocean region and into the Indo-Pacific, and it provides a base for the Indian Navy ships, submarines, and aircraft, which can be deployed rapidly to safeguard India's maritime interest, conduct humanitarian operations, or support military missions. Then, fourth is the multilateral cooperation. So, the ANC allows India to strengthen its defense ties with regional partners such as US, Japan, Australia, and Southeast Asian nations, and it facilitates joint military exercises and cooperative security arrangements in the region. Then, the fifth is the surveillance and the strategic monitoring. So, the Andaman and Nicobar Command enhances India's surveillance capabilities, enabling it to keep a close watch on regional maritime activities, and its strategic location helps India monitor Chinese naval movements in the region, particularly as China expands its presence in the Indian Ocean. So, finally, in the summary, I can say the Andaman and Nicobar Command significantly strengthens India's naval capabilities in the Indo Pacific, ensuring its security and asserting its influence in the region. So friends, this is all about the part 3 of the important military based question series, and hope this video will be helpful for you, and very soon part 4 is coming. So until then, keep learning, keep watching, keep supporting, and keep preparing. Thank you and best of luck.